Hello everybody, Russell Brown here with the Trues Jews, and I just want to really apologise for a previous video of mine. I was a bit of a Barclays Banker, that's, rhyming slang for wanker, because I kind of suggested that we should boycott Barclays Bank because they have a bank account linked to an Israeli company that manufactures drones. I actually, did some soul searching and some actual thinking for once, and I kind of said, well, wait a second, what do drones do? Drones do reconnaissance, and drones do actually also targeted strikes and actually can limit civilian casualties, can't they? If we got rid of drones, that wouldn't be good, we just end up kind of carpet bombing the place like, they did in Iraq and they did in, World War II against Germany and Japan, that was done by my government. But anyway, so that wouldn't be good, there'd be more civilian casualties. So I actually thought about it, took a, look at the bigger picture, look at all the sides, and I kind of said, well, wait a minute. Hamas is just, firing rockets non-stop, and they just, hit a kindergarten, hit a bloke in the chest with shrapnel as he was putting little 3-year-olds in a little bunker. That ain't all right. That's not on. That's a real Barclays Banker thing to do. So anyway, I used to think here that, babies, right? They weren't all equal. So if a baby didn't have a kippah on, and if I kind of fit into my narrative of underdog, that was just, not on to kill them. And if they had a kippah on, if they just had a little skull cap on, that they're Jewish, it's alright to kill them. I used to think that. But now I actually recognise that all people are human, even Jews. So it's not on, and I think it's time to really hit Hamas in the hip pocket and start boycotting their supporters. So, I've said a lot about the US, backing Israel with all the Iron Dome and all that nasty stuff. But anyway, what I've actually realised is that Qatar is a very wealthy country. They've got a lot of gas, a lot of oil, and they're giving stacks and stacks of cash to Hamas. And, Hamas are just firing rockets at kids. This is not on. So I think we should actually boycott Qatar. Now, there's a lot of state-owned businesses from Qatar, which is fantastic. We've got Qatari Airlines, we've got Qatari Media Services. Just look up, Google Qatar. A lot of business interests in Qatar. And we should start boycotting them, because if we hit them in the hip pocket, maybe they'll have some less money to give to Hamas, and maybe there'll be less, missiles firing at Israel. It's just not on. And not to mention that Khalid Mashal, he's chilling there in Qatar, sitting on a couch watching the telly with billions of dollars in his bank account while his people suffering. That's just daft, isn't it? That's just silly. So anyway, we should start boycotting Qatar, and definitely think about not going to the World Cup. Let's hit Qatar in the hip pocket, because it's not on. And killing kids, doesn't matter, with a yami, without a yami, is not on. And if you're doing it deliberately, like Hamas, that is not on. Alright, so thank you, and salam and shalom, guys. Take care.